of working with Navi. But I'm pretty sure in the past, when I've seen Ditchera and a lot of other iterations of kind of lower tier teams, this is one of the heroes that he does know and love. So we can expect big things here from the PL.
Yeah, he's quite known for playing that. Nuts is just going to run around with his boots first. He's going to make sure, along with Ake, that nothing happens with the warding from Akmo. They really haven't given him a chance. Okay, just TP down. Loda's going to be in this defensive trident, it seems, with Ake and Nuts. And Admiral Bulldog's going to get what he can top lane, and S4 is going to be left to deal with Dendi. So, I think what Navi really have to do is they really need to make sure Dendi does really well in this lane and turn what this advantage that he gets into pressure on the map, so Juggernaut can't farm where he wants, Starladder gets spooked so he can't farm a Blink Dagger, and generally that they can't get anything going.
Akmo did come in, he dropped a ward, and this man...
He does have boots first, so he might be okay.
Oh!
He has a stun. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to live. Akmo's going to be fine, but they did ping out the ward. They knew that he warded straight up, so they should be able to deal with that straight away, yeah. Akmo's
there we go.
Yeah,
he's very happy with that.
Zeus, art style. There's a shard again, art style. That was not the way you wanted to walk, and Nuts with the block. Coming in with the Blade Fury, the heal bomb as well. That's your first blood. Loda getting first blood here for the side of Alliance, and they'll secure themselves the rune there as well for S4. So art style just a little bit out of position there.
I'm just looking at Ditchera, and I think that PL is going to have a really, really hard time dealing with the Starladder. Starladder's sitting on 5 armor. He's got Tango, Salve, he's got Mango. Seneko is going to have his... He's going to be trying to snipe the courier middle and also deal with this Zeus, okay? So he's going to... Oh, S4 realizes what's up. He's going to move his courier behind his tower. Then he's just running straight up the hill. Priorities are not allowed.
I was giving it straight away, son. And yeah, as you said, this ward here from Alliance spotting out Seneco's movement. So the courier is going to be safe for the time being. Seneco's not going to be able to find anything with that rotation. That's going to be A-okay. But yeah, as you were saying, so you'd imagine Bulldog, he's going to have an alright time up there, getting the levels.
Yeah, art style has Nightmare level 1, so you won't see him like running up and brain sapping, making it hard for Bulldog to stay in the lane, so he's going to be okay in terms of HP. S4 is getting quite harassed by Seneko, although he's quite low, so I think he might be okay with this. Yeah, he's got the lane pushing now, and Dendi's got 3 CS, but he's got 4 creeps coming out of tower, so he should have a sizable lead in this lane.
I mean, I guess this is the nice thing as well about the Zeus, that against the Invoker, he doesn't really need someone sitting around to help him clear out the waves, so they can afford to have their supports down here. And just look at the amount of space that they're giving Loda. Akmo, he's not received a single point of XP yet.
Don't see him getting any anytime soon, because he's got 3 range creeps. Now they're going to die, but the lane's still pushing away from him. So he's got 1 creep. He got 1 creep's worth of XP, and that's about all he can expect from here. Dendi he's starting to get the lead middle. He's got his Blades of Attack, so he's guaranteeing some more CS. And if you compare the offlane, there's Admiral Bulldog sitting on level 2, and he's got a whole creep wave coming in. And Akmo, as we discussed, is just not doing too well. Okay, Nuts is going to get the bounty, and he's going to consider maybe trying to move on to Dendi, but if Seneko is there, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, Dendi just forcing S4 back. He's got the bottle out, so we'll be able to get the regen. Seneko with this Invis. But as you said, Nuts is there. Actually moving onto S4. Nuts is there. Should be able to save S4 for the time being, but S4 might still go down. There's your tornado. Dendi with the right clicks. S4 trying to turn with the burst. It isn't enough. They'll get the kill onto S4 there. And, well, again, just any time you find a 2-minute Invis rune, it's always going to be a potential setup for an easy kill in the mid lane.
Yeah, Seneko played that perfectly. As soon as he saw that the Tusk was trying to snowball the Zeus to keep him alive, he immediately ran back across the river so that the snowball, because he was the only viable target at that point, he ran across the river so that Dendi could tornado them both and they could easily get the kill. Admiral Bulldog is just getting so much up here. He's almost closing in on level 4. The amount of attention that Seneko is putting in middle lane, though, is kind of giving Bulldog a lot of space.
I mean, this Tiny is what, that's pretty much the second creep of XP he's found. We have seen Akmo come back from pretty horrendous starts, but this has got to be as horrendous as he gets for an offlane Tiny.
Okay, sleep on Admiral Bulldog on top lane. I'm not sure they might be able to kill.
Oh, get the nice crush here. The Winter's Curse, sorry, the Arctic Burn slow.
There we go.
And then Brain Sap, they'll get the kill.
Brain Sap is a large amount of damage.
So he's a goner. But I'm just worried about this Tiny for Navi. How do you recover from this kind of start?
I think they have to rely on Invoker being far enough ahead that he's just able to force the supports to move around, so then Akmo can try and get something out of bot lane. But by the time that happens, I think Jog might even be level 6. So at that point, you feel really kind of scared trying to sit 1v1 against this Jug, because he might just run at you with phase boots or whatever and just kill you. So Akmo is looking kind of restricted in terms of his options in this game. S4's going to grab the bot rune. Akmo is just going to have to watch it, unfortunately. Bounty rune for S4.
That's top rune. Artstyle will find himself a haste. See if he can set anything up with it. I mean, if he can set something up mid that Akmo can get involved in, this of course would be very nice for the Tiny. Akmo desperate to try and find something Artstyle. He's going to come around very aggressively. And S4's just going to watch him and going to be like, what are you doing, fool? Ain't going to be getting me. He's got the backup as well of Ake in the tree line. Poison touched him, and they're ready to go. They will nightmare this. And they will try and move in, but it's going to get toggled off by Ake.
I think he's still there.
The avalanche, if they can get this kill, EMP through as well as 4. Oh, he's going to go. They didn't pick him up the snowball. Nuts boosting into Denny. They're looking for a return kill, but the cold embrace is there. And now Akmo is level 2. He's got the toss. He's going to get the right clicks through. Arctic Burst slow onto Ake. If they can find themselves a second, this is exactly what Navi needed. Double kill for Dendi, and Akmo off the back of that does get himself halfway through level 2, so the experience is there for the Tiny.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dazzle is only level 2 and he has skill Poison Touch and Heal, so he didn't have Grave there to save S4, and I think he would have lived if he did, but I don't think the situation allowed for him to have skill Grave at that point, so I think that's fine. Loader is just sitting bot. He's getting his Ring of Aquila before going for phase boots, which is what you want to do if you're in a complete free farm situation as he is. He's doing very well on the CS. He's 10 ahead of the PL. Although the PL has had the Starladder to contend with.
Wait, what? PL's... Wait, what are you looking at? PL's higher? Oh no, he's not. What am I on about? I'm an idiot. You're right. Rhyme is right. Only pixels left.
Oh,
you're right. Indeed, yeah, PL's having some trouble up here. But,
okay, so Arstar's running him with a ward. He's going to ward this top lane, and he's just going to run at Starladder. Stardar's going to run away. Everyone's fine with that.
So what? Anyway, Zeus. What is it? What is the build on Zeus nowadays? Are we expecting a Yule Scepter? Are we expecting an early Bloodstone? Aghanims, Refresher? I guess Aghanims is a bit more of a rarity now for Zeus's. I mean, do you look for the 4-star here on S4? What's he going to need in this game against Navi?
I think he's probably going to go Mana Boots into probably Bloodstone still. Oh, he's just shoot that pretty well.
There's an EMP though following through, and S4 getting fairly low. There'll be a snowball. S4 gets picked up, but it almost certainly still going to another ball charge. Is keeping him alive. And now they're coming in with the Omni slash Breakthrough as well onto Dendi. They do end up killing S4 there with the Avalanche. They've lost 1. They may lose 2 as well. Loader trying to chase it down. One more slap should find it. Dendi. The movement speed is it is 349 against the 355. Loader should be able to close this, but he can't quite get it. Dendi is oh. You what, mate? Didn't get the damage through, just got the movement. At the same time, Ake did manage to find himself a double kill and more
what a salve.
Okay, alright. I mean, this chance there, I don't think they did any damage to Dendi, did they? They just, they just pushed him. That was unfortunate there.
It was just a really, really good timing on the Cold Embrace to protect him from 2 of the Omni Slash hits. Yeah. So, the other hero that was there only took 1, so that was kind of unlucky for Loader. And that Seneca was very quick on that. And also, what happened there was that Nuts just decided to immediately run down, snowball in, and then that locked into Ross.
Oh, EMP onto S4. There'll be a TP. Oh, that's a follow through, but S4 being certainly starved to the mana in this situation. Digiraz getting some space up here top as well. He's actually closed the gap between himself and Loader now in the CS department.
Yeah, so in that respect, the fight was worth it for Navi. Akmo is now level 4, so he's doing pretty well. He's only 1 level behind the Starladder now, as opposed to 5 levels, which he was before. So he's doing pretty well. Dendi seems to be going for a 4-star, I think. So he's already got his phase boots in, and he's got his core, apparently. I just want to see what Ake wants to do, if he wants to stay bot more or try and help out the Zeus in middle. Because I think if you have to spend too much of your resources just trying to help a Zeus out in middle, then maybe you're doing it wrong. Because Zeus is meant to be kind of okay by himself, but...
Oh, hello, Artstyle. He's going in for some. It throws a brain stab. Akmo's there. There'll be a snowball in onto Artstyle. Akmo, who's he going for? Gets slowed down by the poison touch. Artstyle's not going to quite go down. In fact, they're turning nuts. It's like, Roshan, take me, you brute. And he won't. They'll get the kill. Akmo takes him down. They'll get S4 as well. Hit the side of Navi. 2 kills for the boys. And Alliance finding nothing in return. A very scrappy fight from them. And this is, I mean, we were just talking about the fact, looking for the 4-star. Dendi has had pretty much the best start he could hope for. 8.5 minutes in, the CS is good. good, and he's been involved in 5 kills so far and hasn't died.
Yeah, this is exactly what Navi need to happen. Dendi given his advantageous lane against the Zeus, and the fact that he's managed to force the supports to come middle to save him, giving this tiny space and this tiny Zala to join fights and actually get kills and recover in that sense. And now they're just putting the PL on bot lane, so they just want to make sure this tier 1 is pressured, so they have time to deal with that.
Hello, Bulldog. Oh, Crush, he's still dead. Earns on in the right place. He's gone. Another killer for Dendi, now on a dominating streak. You were looking forward to seeing the Dendi Invoker, and it looks like we could be in for a bit of a Dendi show here, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing really well in this early game, but I think he does need to be careful he doesn't start overextending, because he can die ridiculously quickly in a game like this. He does overextend. And Seneko is just now, he's got his Tranquil Soaring, he's trying to get his level 6. He opts to just explore around bot rune, and now he's just going to absorb some XP. Ake is kind of feeling in trouble here. He's just being oppressed by PL currently.
Yeah, he wants to be careful about coming out here. S4, how's he doing? He's really fallen behind in terms of the net worth. He is now half of what Dendi is at this point, and I know he's only little, and Dendi is rather big here on the Invoker, but it's the net worth not a great story at the moment for this Zeus.
Yeah, I think Alliance really need to start avoiding fights and trying just to
let's get turn if they can get Dendi in with the Omni Slash, they will. That's a big
this
kill.
is what they need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so just go for pickoffs and avoid these 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 engagements, because they can't afford to take them. And I think Akmo just might be punished for going for that. They have a snowball in 3 seconds. I don't think...
Oh, that is a lovely shards. They're not going to follow
that didn't pay off, actually. That shards completely blocked them off and left Akmo chance to get out. I think they were completely fine with that. On Navi's side.
8, 1v1, mate.
Loader's more than happy to do that.
Yeah, he is. Stitch around. Doppelganger's out of there.
Starladder's level 7 now. He's trying to get to his Blink Dagger. He's quite a long way off, though. And this Starladder is going to be crucial in making sure that Dendi gets punished for his transgressions.
Action could be happening on top. Bulldog sticking around, and Dendi is there. Akmo as well coming in from the sidelines. Dendi. Fourth stuff, just a recipe away. Bulldog really can't afford to go anywhere closer to this wave. 3 heroes waiting to jump. Akmo's there with the toss to get someone in. Get Dendi in with the control. S4 still trying to find stuff in the mid lane. Seneko, he has found his level 6.
There's a go on bot lane, Artstyle under attack. He sleeps himself, but Nux is here, so I don't think that'll work out. He's just trying to get his level 6 anywhere he can. He was so close to getting it as well.
Same time top lane, they went in. Bulldog stuck around for too long, and the trifactor taking down. Kill for Navi.
So Neko's just starting to take this stack by himself. As soon as he hit level 6, he immediately buys a smoke, but he's just sitting middle, just getting what he can. He realises that they've already got enough out of that currently, and they don't need to smoke quite yet.
Now looking for the tier 1 top, and they should get this. I don't think we're going to see any kind of answer from Alliance to defend this one. And, I mean, what is the plan for Alliance? Obviously, they're getting Loader involved in the kills. He's got his drums done as well. 1,200 gold in the bank. I mean, what's his next time here? Is he not going to finish off the phase boost this game?
I think he should. I think he should have phase in this game, but I think he might just need to go like phase 1 and just continue fighting and make space for his Starladder and his Zeus, because they need to get to the point where they have Blink on Starladder and they have a few items on Zeus. I don't know if it's going to be Bloodstone or Blink or whatever it may be, but they just need a bit more, because currently they can't afford to take engagements at a larger scale than maybe pick-offs on one person.
We want some action on Artstar. They say straight in Artstar, not a hope in hell. Seneko's coming in. He's going to get on this slash. He's got the Cold Embrace, but they've got the Blade Fury. They're coming in for this weave spin drop. Ditchara stand up for the fight. They'll get themselves a double kill for Loader. Ditchara trying to do what he can. The Courier just chilling out as the chicken flies over. Look at the Cold Snap onto Ake. They should be able to find this. He's got the Shallow Grave here. He's going to go for the TP. Is he going to be able to get himself out? No. Tornado coming in from the east, and Dendi finds himself the pick-off. But they do lose 2 for that. And again, I think Alliance will be happy that that's a double kill for Loader, and he's now up to 2k gold. I mean, we're not seeing him go for the straight boosted travel, are we here?
I don't think it would be very good, but I think it would be okay. But I think there's better things you can spend 2k gold on, like a Yasha or something like that. Or just, I would really prefer to see him get phase boots than a Yasha, then maybe get something like a Diffuse or something like that. Or
top lane.
Sure.
PL's bots, talking about bots, they've worked out beautifully here. Artstyle sneakily coming in from the tree line. Sets it up with a Fiend Script just as he hit level 6. He was waiting there for the final creep to push him over the edge to get that level 6 online. And it's the load of bots. It is the boots to travel.
Maybe he feels that he needs to move around the map and be able to join his Tusk and Dazzle whenever they fight. They just feel that they need to go around as 3 and be able to move around in response to Navi.
We'll see how it works out. I mean, obviously, yeah, being involved in 6 of the 7 kills, Loda wants to keep up his kill involvement. It's going to be the way to go.
A smoke from... This is Seneca's first smoke. And yeah, 2-man tornado.
He's going to pick the rest of them in. He's going to bring them... Oh, that Winter's curse! Oh, that was not the snowball that they were looking for. They've lost 2. They're going to lose 3 here as well as S4 falls Bulldog and Loda trying to fight. They will get the return kill onto Dendi. So they find themselves the Invoker. Now looking for Ditcherard. Can they go in for more here? Navi, Alliance needs to be careful. There's only 2 of them. It's been 3-for-1 trade so far. Bulldog trying to sprint himself away. Ditcherard bottling up. They will be able to get themselves back into the tree line.
They should be able to get away here, and I don't think PL has enough HP or mana to really try and go for the tier 1 currently. So they got Invoker on the tail end of that, but I think that you can actually still hear S4 shouting, "Don't snowball me."
Yeah, that was, I mean, that is why we see people liking to get the Wyvern against the Dusk. That snowball can be used so badly against you if you get a nice Winter's Curse.
Yeah, they just had no idea that smoke gank was coming, so...
Yeah.
Very good timing from Seneko. Did I mention Seneko's really good?
He's a very good lad. He's been having a game. I mean, he is on the Wyvern. We expect to see nothing less from this man.
Yeah, S4's going for something of stuff mystery. Maybe Yules, maybe 4 stuff. Okay, they're going on Nuts. Nuts is gone on.
There's indeed another kill for Navi. 15-8. Game 2 looking a bit better for the boss.
Just going to TP out. He was so close to getting that cold snap off. Loda's going to push the tower with his team. They're just going to try and get this tier 1 before they react, but Seneco's in here just dropping a Splinter Blast. They have the healing ward though, so they should be able to keep this going for a bit longer.
Oh, and now the Thunder God's Wrath. Artstar, he's going to be healed up here by the Cold Embrace. More TP's coming through. The Nightmare holding Loda down. Loda will move for the Blade Fury, but the Fiend Script is there. They've got the control. Do they have the damage though? They'll get the Thunder Strike onto Artstar. Artstar fairly low. Ditcherard moving back in. Nuts will throw the shards. Shards ends up catching out Bane on the back lines here. The Snowball as well. Nuts is looking for more, but Seneko Cold Embraces himself. Ditcherard will top ganging himself away from this fight. Alliance, they're going to be happy with leaving it at that. Yeah.
That was very good. They got the tower, they got the Bane, and they got out. And now they have a bit of time to farm. Loda's going to be able to farm around top lane and the jungle. Akmo and Invoker didn't get to farm bot lane because they had to run up top, so there was no pressure on the tier 1 bot at that time. So they're just getting a lot out of these trades. And Loda's sitting on top of net worth. Zeus is catching up, bit by bit. Slowly, but he's doing it incrementally, so he's going to get there.
He's still got a ways to go. One person we've got to talk about is Akmo. This man, level 1 at like 3.5 minutes in, found nothing from the lane. Suddenly he's level 9 and 700 gold higher than
Akmo might be under attack.
Yeah, talking about a man who could be in a bit of trouble.
Akmo is dead.
Ah, Jesus! Oh, shit! That man just disappeared. Jesus Christ.
He's done really well. He's managed to attend every fight that they've managed to win. And he played off of Invoker being quite far ahead, so he's managed to get himself back in this game. He's not really so much absorbed from lanes, he's just killed people, which is just what he does. And he's going to get his wand, he's got TP. I don't know if he's going to come down here to try and defend this, but this seems kind of dodgy. Ditcherad's just been weaved.
Oh, nuts. Nuts, he's going deep here. Bulldog going in with a crush. The Blade Fury as well, but the Winter's Curse will be out there on Bulldog. I was talking low with the Blade Fury. There's the Thunder God's Wrath. They found Bane. Now the Omni Slash, that's huge. Ditcherard getting incredibly low. Can he get the kill? Loda will. He'll get one. He might get Denny as well. He'll get it. Double kill for Loda. Akmo, is he in trouble as well? Can they look for more at Alliance? It doesn't look like they can. But again, no. Seneko can't do anything off the back of that. They lost 2 Alliance, but finding 3, and again, Loda having a very good game on the job.
Oh, Akmo got its blink cancelled by the shot. Okay, so Tusk immediately, upon the start of that fight, ran round through the trees, punched Seneko. That meant the Winter's Curse was delayed, so Juggernaut had enough time to get his Blade Fury off, which meant that he didn't get to Wyvern. And that's a free kill. Is he going to get punished for it? No, they can't. But Jug not killing his own Starladder was quite important to make sure they actually managed to win that fight.
Yeah, it was a good initiation. Good crush from the Bulldog. But still, I mean, at the moment, it's very close. The net worth difference is absolutely tiny, and I think at the moment it's all about Loda's Jug. He's at the top of his own board, 8.4k gold. He's now got 2.7k on top of the bots. You know, you did question it. I mean, we both did, but it's certainly worked out for him. This has been the item. He's past that point where, you know, he's had to, you know, go through that phase of the game where he's had to invest 2k
there's a smoke coming in.
it.
Akmo, they might just get a free Ake kill. Ake breaks the smoke. Oh, they blink straight over.
They blink over Ake. I mean, they went for the kill on Jug.
Dear.
Oh.
That's a Zeus ulti. They killed the Bane in middle lane. Oh, and he's tossed into the air, and he's dead. Invoker going on Tusk bot lane. He's going to get the snowball up, so I'm very unsure about this one. Okay. The PL's coming in to make sure this works out. Okay.
Double kill for
PL to the rescue.
Big
We're
trade
both
there
getting
for
ready
Navi.
for a go on bot lane. Dendi needs to be very careful. He's got Invoke up in 6 seconds, but Ghost will go and save him against these two heroes.
Look at the crush onto Ditchera. Bulldog not looking for anything more here.
Akmo running in. Going for, he got caught with the stun. He's going to just toss him up, I think. There we go.
And here's Dendi. S4. The Zeus getting punished again. Another kill for him at the side of Navi, and another kill for Dendi. Still having a grand old time here on this Invoker. What does he look for next after the 4-star?
Maybe Aghanims or a Hex or something like that. Maybe even an Orchid or something. Maybe he could even go for a Yules because he's getting Omni Slashed and gone on by Tusk. So there's a multitude of items he could go for. I'm not sure Orchid would be a very good choice, so maybe he just decides to go for the Ags, but Hex is probably the safest, I'd say.
Have loaded with the Asher. 1k gold on top of the Asher as well. Bulldog. With that blink, 350 on it.
So Loader is in a way kind of mirroring the PL's impact on this game, because they're both able just to show up to any fight with his early beta travel.
Well, Bulldog actually went in with a crush there, but he's going to get Winter's Cursed, and Bulldog, I don't think that was the crush he was looking for. I can appreciate that he was probably trying to save Loader there, stop them going in anymore, and maybe in that sense it was worth it, just trying to keep Loader intact, keeping him alive. And
he just died so quickly, there was no time for Aki to react, and now Akuma's going to pick up the Shadow Blade.
This man, I mean, we were saying at the start that we can be used to seeing him making a comeback from pretty much nothing, and he's done exactly that. This tiny, to come to where he is now regarding how he began, it's nothing less than impressive.
Yeah, he's sitting third on net worth above Invoker. It was Invoker making space for him, and now he's making space for Invoker, so the way things change. Seneko is just getting lots of time to farm on bot lane, on top lane. He's got his medallion, and he's almost got his 4-star. So that's going to prove very useful for getting people away from the Jug and the starter. Mo is going to look to maybe just explore bot lane. Load a stink smoke next to middle. And they realise that no one from Navi is going to show up here. Oh, they're just going to go straight on Dendi.
Oh, yeah, indeed, and that's the kill that they want to try and get. Denzi is going to go down. Tusk with a Walrus Punch, finishing him off. They'll get the Invoker.
Now,
and,
if they turn this into a tier 2, this would be very, very good. But I don't think they can quite do it against Wyvern and PL. So, Loader's just going to TP top with the travel. What a great item choice that was. And Tusk is going to just try and farm his mech. So, they're just farming up their core items, and then they're going to see what they can do. They need to get this bot lane pushed out quite a bit more, though, but I don't think Seneko is going to let them do that.
Does Akmo go YOLO on this? Does he go on it?
This is spooky.
I mean, we've seen Akmo do spooky things before. This is a kind of man that will walk into 2 and he'll go for 1. He might just do this. I want to keep our eyes on him.
He's going to wait for the Wyvern to get up in range, maybe for a Splinter Blast, and then he's going to go.
Yeah, here we go. Shadow Blade in, nuts.
Oh, no. Hold on. He doesn't have Blade.
He's got it. The punch, the toss,
he
the
comboed
Shadow Blade damage.
Perfectly.
Mid lane at the same time, what's going on here? Well, Bulldog's looking for the crush, he's a little bit short though. Doesn't quite have the length.
Stun Yasha picked up on Loader, he just wants to right click. He's going very, very basic. PL on the other hand, he seems to be going for a Diffusal Blade, so he won't have so much trouble with the Starladder. He's just scouting out with his Tornado. He might just be going for BKB, Maelstrom, or Deso. Deso would be okay. Maelstrom would be meh, and BKB, I don't think it would really do that much. So, maybe it's a Deso.
She moved on now. Next fight, Tusk is going to have that ready to go, and we're talking about getting ready to go. Alliance moving as a group. Do they have any
Seneca needs to be
smokes?
very careful. If they see him do this, they're going to head straight for him. He's now going to just run over and he's going to just...
He's going to get himself out.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Zeus ulti. Run, Seneca. They've already got the snowball on him. Is he out? Oh, you're a beautiful man.
Goodbye. They just got rustled.
Indeed.
Alliance, they just got done.
Taken for a ruse cruise. Starladder is... He's not really doing too well this game. He's just kind of an accessory. He's there to stun and that's about all he can do. Maybe in this push he can actually get something done. And Bo3's just sitting off by the sideline. He's realised that because they've all initiated on him in quite a few of these fights and they've lost them, that he needs to just make sure that he's just not in eyesight of the Tusk, because when he gets snowballed, that's usually him out of the fight. He just dies. The Eras picked up his Diffusal Blade, so he's a little bit more confident around this Starladder now. And they're grouping up and heading into Roche.
Can they do this?
They've got Medallion and they've got Alacrity on Tiny, so they do a lot of damage and they do it quite quickly. Passive Weave means that I would feel very endangered just sitting here as the Era, because his armor's dropping. Yeah, they don't feel comfortable sitting here and doing it, so...
Yeah, not at all. I mean, Loader, he isn't too close. He's going to make his way down there now, potentially. Akma positioning himself on the high ground in case the light's coming from this west staircase. And Denzi just sitting in the pit, scouting it out. Bulldog moving forward. Akmo kind of on his own at the moment, but he's got the Shadow Blade. Ticking around by the south, and Denji's there as well. And he gets caught out by the crush. The Winter's Curse in response, though. The Toss as well. They'll come with the snowball. Border's going to go down to get the Thundercross wrapped off. Now with the Blade Fury trying to chase down Seneca. The punch onto Denny, not doing too much. Denny's going to turn. Now for the Fiend's Grip onto Nuts. Akmo's coming to the punch at the Toss. They'll take down. No! The Shadow Grave is going to keep Nuts alive. They kill this Toss? They're going to chase him. The shots. Nuts the heal. He's going to live potentially. No! He's looking for the deny. Can he
missed
get it?
the
Oh! Nuts! He's still staying
He's
alive.
got mana boots. It's too much.
Oh, Nuts. Oh, Nuts.
Come on, Nuts.
You beautiful man. Meanwhile, the rest of Alliance is just
Oh
dying.
no, he's being tough. He's dead. Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of Alliance is just dying.
The rest of Alliance were dying.
Tusk
I mean,
almost survived.
we were watching the Nuts show. But
Indeed.
yeah,
Oh,
not great for Alliance. Navi are going to take Roshan off the back of this as well.
They
Nothing
lost
that
their
Alliance can
medallion,
do.
so this is going to be quite slow. So Ditira's going to have to sacrifice a lot of his HP to get this done. Okay, they've got a Gem or Art stuff now, so they really want to make sure that Alliance's wards are taken out, and that they feel a lot more comfortable making Alliance terrified, so that they can actually group up more easily to push towers. Artstar's got a ward, so he's going to figure out where he needs to place it after they take Roche. Then he's in fact going for BKB, so he feels very, very unsafe. There's a DD top room, so if PL finds this will be quite fortuitous.
Didgerar certainly getting to the point where he's getting a little bit out of control. Loader is still the one at the top of the board. But as this game goes later and later...
He's going for a Battle Fury now. He's realised that he
Okay.
needs to be able to push these lanes out quickly. So, and it's also decent versus PL. So,
Yes.
But it's not super brilliant because new PL isn't quite as easy to deal with as old PL in terms of fighting him. So, Battle Fury is still going to be a pretty good item for us here. Okay, Dendy's finishing up his BKB. This means he's not going to get snowballed and he won't get Starladder stunned. So he just has to worry about getting bopped by the Juggernaut. He's not so mobile on this Jug. He moves quite quickly, but he doesn't have a blink deck or anything like that. No like blink bash or anything like that. So Dendy can feel pretty safe now. Okay, and Bulldog just blinking in.
And they're not happy about that. Bulldog maybe bit off a little bit more than he could chew there. They'll turn that one around straight away. Now with the Spirit Lance starting up, Nuts has got the snowball, with a punch onto Didgerar, the Thunderous Rappers, but the burst the
look at
edges.
that.
Now there's a Fiend's Grip onto Loader. Loader being held in place here, but he's got the healing ward out. Can they have the burst damage or the control to kill him? They'll send in Akmo as well with the Blade Fury. Now the weave ticking down onto Navi. Now that's to be a little bit careful about sticking around for anything more, and they won't. So we'll just be Bulldog going down, but in return they do manage to take the Aegis off Navi's hands.
Yeah, I'm looking at what's happening between Dazzle and Starladder, and Starladder's getting gone on, and there's no one hitting the Dazzle, but he's just not getting the Grave off, and I think it's happened 2-3 times now, and I'm not sure if it's the fact that he's just dying so quickly to Tiny combo, or that he just can't click on him, but it's uncharacteristically late, so Ake really needs to step it up if he wants Arrow Bulldog to live through these fights. So Nako was just sitting up here, farming to his heart's content. He's got Howling. He's missed every CS, but that's fine. Getting XP.
Bottom lane, we might see Navi going again. Look at Akmo's position. He wants to fight. Dandy's got the full pool of mana ready to go. 1k gone on top of the BKB. Now he's got the BKB done. What do you reckon we'll see him go for now after that? With the way that this build's going?
Probably Hex, I'd say. Okay. It's very, very TI2-esque, I'd say. Just with the addition of the air. So what you'd used to see was like phase drum into 4-staff into like Hex or BKB into Hex and then Aghanims, and that was very common. So it seems quite reminiscent. So Bulldog's running away from middle lane. He doesn't feel safe farming this, and he's pretty close to his 4-staff, but if he died he would be quite far away, so he's playing very safe.
Stan was very close to his, getting a Glimmer Cape up online. The Aghanims for Tiny Akmo, just one component away. So you should be able to get that online very, very shortly. Ditcherat, 3.5k gold being saved up by the man on top of the diffusal. I mean, what do you think he's thinking about this game? Is this a Heart, Scardy, Butterfly game? What's next on the menu for the PL?
I'd say either Scardy or Manta. I think either one of those are fine. Seneca is just so annoying. He's just forcing Loader off the lane just by sitting here, because Loader doesn't know who's going to be up here. There could be a Tiny up here with his combo, and then he would just get Winter's Curse and die. So he just has to sit bottom lane and join his team. And Seneko is just free to push this lane in, and Dityarar is going to join him now.
Seneko 1700 gold now on top of what he's sporting already. Certainly finding a lot. He is in fact nearly, or pretty much on the same net worth as S4 Zeus. S4 has had a bit of a tough time this game here on the Zeus. And by the looks of it, well, could be working towards the Bloodstone, Octarine, Aghanims. I'll have to see.
I think it's probably going to be the Aghanims. Bloodstone would be... It would be very
not the game for Bloods, unless he wants to give away charges. And okay,
double stun into toss and jump.
Bulldog will get the question response. Now the Omni Slash for the cold embrace. They'll get the Thunder God's Wrath. That's big. They killed the Tiny. Winter's Curse comes out onto Loader, and now Ditcherat turning up as well. The mech will be popped by Nuts. He's going to probably be the sacrificial now. He's looking for the TP out, and he might make it. He does. He gets himself out. Bulldog with the crush. Then he's going to still try and chase. He actually throws the tornado out, trying to look for Loader. Loader's going for the TP. Does he make it? Does he make it? Does he make it? Does he make it? Oh no, he doesn't. The brain sap is there. They do finish off Loader. So a Loader for a Tiny trade. Not really the trade that Alliance were wanting.
No, it's really not. And Bulldog did the utmost possible that he could. He got the double stun, he cancelled the grip, he tried to make space, and he tried to like dilly-dally around a little bit, so maybe Navi would consider going for him. But Juggernaut just, he wasn't able to get away. And that's going to delay his Battle Fury, so... Alliance seem to be running this one-core lineup where they just hope that they kill people.
He's got the Battle Fury done. Yeah.
Okay, he's got the Battle Fury, done now. I didn't see what he had in the career. Okay, Tornado's going to catch Tusk, and they're just going to run straight out, realize they can't kill him, and they're going to resume hitting the creep.
Let's get this push on this tier 2, see if they can take that top lane.
Going for a pick up on top lane. He might
Here
catch
we go.
Oh, S4 is going to go for a soul spin.
Hello, Bulldog. How you doing, son? I'll give you a crush. I'll turn around. I'll give you a 4-star. Out a go. The tick damage isn't going to kill me. He's going to be fine. Only... Ooh, Akmo, he is not happy. And they don't get the kill there. And Bulldog will survive bottom lane. Art style. Can't grave himself this time. Here's a Bane, and he's down. And they'll stick at the tower, though. Loader wasn't quite quick enough there with the deny, unfortunately. But they get the kill nonetheless.
Suddenly, S4's just got Soul Booster and 3k gold. Okay, he can go for Bloodstone, he can go for Octarine, whatever. Just, you do you. He's very farmed, suddenly. Well, he used to be.
Yeah, is he? I mean, we saw the point. It was what level was Snako. I think after those last couple of kills he picked up with the Thunder Gods, he's jumped up.
I believe he got the kill on Akmo.
He got the kill on Tiny. He did get the kill on Tiny, with the Thunder Gods. Yeah.
Now, Loader's getting enclosed on. He's seen by Dendi. Waiting for Akmo and the Wyvern to show up.
Oh, Loader. Oh, Loader, you've got to get yourself out. Yeah.
Decision making from Loader. That is exactly when he needs to TP out there. Doesn't give any time for Wyvern to catch up to him. Wyvern's got his Solar Crest now and he's got a gem, so he's just making sure that Alliance have no vision of their own jungle, which is crucial here.
Let's have a look at the graph, in fact. How are we seeing in terms of differences? 7.5k, 33 minutes in, it's not too massive. But Navi at the moment playing in a way, when just looking at the net worth, how it's spread at least between the cores, the fact that you are seeing the 3 Navi cores looking very healthy. Bulldog is falling a little bit behind, but I guess, it's a Starladder. He just needs to get himself in, get a good crush off and throw the amplifiers out. He can still be very, very effective with the lineup that, of course, Alliance are running this game. And I think, as you said earlier, it is going to be that classic Scythe coming up next for Dendi. That ultimate orb now picked up.
And Zeus has gone for his Octarine core, decided Bloodstone would be not really that going to go for. It's much weaker in this patch for him. And he's going to Ghost Walk up to top lane. Aqua is going to get an Invis Rune, he's going to join him. This is completely under the ward of Radiant, so they know this is happening. Do they have detection? They have Zeus, but
they've got the Thunder God's Wrath, if they want to.
Bot lane is pushing in, they're realising this now. They pop the Thunder God's Wrath, realise they're safe here for now, and they might just go and TP bot. So Loda's going to TP, now he sees them all, he knows they're not waiting for him bot. Roshan is coming up fairly soon, so I would expect to see Navi try and push out top lane, push out middle, and then try and rotate 5 heroes towards Rosh.
Loda's getting rich again. 2.6k gold on top of the Battle Fury. I mean, if you're going the Battle Fury build against Navi's lineup, what's next for the man?
I think he might need Abyssal to get kills in this game, but with Wyvern in the game, I think that's a bit risky. Maybe a Butterfly would be good, because then it would force the MKB out of PL, and it would reduce a vast amount of the physical damage coming in, but it's almost only the PL and Tiny that are right-clicking him, so it's quite difficult to choose for him. I would like to see him get his late game would be like Blink, Abyssal, Butterfly, so he just kills people at his own choosing. Okay, Wyvern's going to TP in bot. He's going to just push this lane out. Top lane is pushing in. Jug realizes he needs to stop this, otherwise Navi are going to get an easy rush. And Admiral Bulldog is starting to go for his BKB.
Good club picks up on the way to that. And S4 with the 1200 on top of the Octarine. Now scout out Navi. Well, in fact, I've still got the jump in. Nuts, he's got a Glimmer Cape. They have any detection.
No one finds detection in this game.
They might still find the kill though. Seneco's moving around the corner. They'll toss forward Artstyle. Ditcherar's there as well. There'll be a snowball to buy some time here for Nuts. Nuts, he's still going to be a Bonzo.
He did his best.
He is buying a lot of time. No, he will go down. 50 seconds on the clock here for the man top lane. Loda was trying to push. There'll be a TPM from Artstar. Just have the Fiend script, so could maybe have set something up if he got the range off. 30 seconds until Roshan.
On strike there.
He could maybe try and go in top with an Omni/Slash Amplify, Bulldog's Crush, but it could be risky. Okay, Dendi's coming in with a Ghost Walk.
DD on Tiny.
Alright, Bulldog. You may as well say your prayers, Sonny Jim. You've got to run. And he realizes it. The Ghost Walk affects him. The slow kicks in. Tiny's still going for the chase. Bulldog going for the TP. He's fine.
Seneca's going to check Roche right about now, and it's about to spawn. And he's just missed it.
Oh, Seneco.
Come on, go back in.
Go
back
in. Yes! There we have it.
Wonderful. He's checking for wards here, making sure that no one's snuck in, warded this area. S4 realizes something's up.
Yeah, but he's in fact, he's going for it straight in. And
no fear.
The Chris, where's your detection? They've got it. There we go. That's your detection. But Dendi, well, he comes in with a Ghost Walk and he's ready for some fun. EMP's being dropped. Ditcherard moving in with the army on S4. S4's out of mana. He'll be able to get himself out now. Navi aren't going to look to chase any deeper.
Problem with what's happening here is that Wyvern's got the gem, but they're never fighting with the Wyvern, because Wyvern's always pushing a lane by himself. So whenever these Glimmer Capes go up, there's just no counterplay here. So they just have to accept that they're not killing the Zeus, they're not killing the Dazzle, etc. So I'm not quite happy that Artstar hasn't decided to pick up at least Dart or a set of sentries, because he seems to be with the team a lot more often than Seneco is.
Oh, Loda, he's just keeping the gold at the moment. He is not wanting to buy anything at this point. Okay, there we go. He bought the quarterstaff. So it's going to be the Butterfly as Loda's armor choice.
I'm fairly happy with this. I think this is combined. It will protect him from the PL. It means the PL won't just trunk him. And it will mean that when he's blade clearing away, he won't just get scarred by the PL and just run down. So that's good. It also increases his damage output by quite a lot. So he can easily man-fight the PL with these items.
Loda's just playing this very sensibly. The farm favouring him, nearly 20k at the moment on this Juggernaut, and that is going to be the Butterfly done. Oh, if Dendi snipes this. Oh, they saw it on the Dire Ward. Oh no!
Get in there.
Oh no, Dendi! Oh, the hopes and dreams are gone! The hopes and dreams are gone! everything. The quarterstaff and the Eagle song.
Oh, but they're smoking Roche.
Okay, maybe Alliance can still try and find something positive with this. They've got the Amplify down. Seneko is there. He's got the Winter's Curse. Alliance have got to be careful. There'll be a shot to get himself pushed back. Thunder goes round. Bulldog, he's sitting on the cliff. He's got the blink to go back in. He's chilling. He's got the blink. He get back in if he needs to. There'll be a Blade Fury here from Loader. Dodge out the MP, but there's your Winter's Curse. Thinking about moving forward. Bulldog looking to go in. There'll be the jumping back. Phoenix Grip holding back Bulldog. The snowball comes out. Nuts gets the punch to get the Omni Slash away, but the Cold Embrace is already out and negating a lot of the damage here. There's your follow across. They're trying to get Akmo here, and they'll get it. They'll get the kill on for Juggernaut. Dichara getting himself up to the high ground. Looking for the kill on to S4, chasing down, but Bulldog gets the bash onto Dendy. A bash again. There's your crutch. S4 still alive. The Oxarine is not enough. He won't be able to live through it. It's a double kill for Dichara. Snowball coming through here from Nuts, trying to connect onto Dendy, and he will. He'll get the punch off as well. Dendy force-stuffs himself along. Loader chasing it down. There'll be the Deafening Blast, but the Bulldog, he still gets the crush. He got the blink off in time. They'll take down Dendy there with a Blade Fury. They'll find themselves a second kill. Dichara left to TP out in the tree line. Seneko as well. And Alliance take the fight. They do lose 2, but they keep back the key heroes they need to take down Roshan. So they should be able to find Roche off the back of this as well, Ryan.
Yeah, we'll see Alliance start to try and push Diffuse now. I think that they're going to need to push out these top and middle lanes very quickly, and then as soon as Zeus is up, they're going to start trying to put some pressure on Navi. And Echo's sitting on 2k gold. I'm not sure what he's going to go for. He might try and go for something greedy like a refresher, but his mana pool's not looking too good, so he might go for something less. But he got a really, really good Cold Embrace off. The entire Omni Slash was nullified, so that's pretty good. There's another DD rune spawning bot. This is quite insane.
Nuts.
Oh no, Nuts.
There is backup. But the backup's not for the side that he was hoping on. Dichara's the one to turn up to the fight, and yeah, that's your Tuscan. Out for the count.
So Butterfly's going to come off on Jug in the next minute when his career comes back alive. Pass, smoke. Alright. Oh, he's just hitting. He's fine with that.
Get out of it. Thunder goes Wrath there, possibly just to cancel any blink initiation. If he's going to follow through onto Loader, and Loader is able to TP out. Yeah.
DERA's just sitting on 5k gold. He might go for his MK. He might go for an MKB. He might go for maybe just try and become more powerful. Just go for Manta, possibly even his own Butterfly. He can go for almost anything really. He doesn't really need to focus the Jug in these fights because the Jug is gonna. They kill everyone apart from the Jug, and the Jug isn't so strong by himself.
The CIS smoke getting the Ake. He's got the grave. That is future. Looking a bit grave itself. He's gone.
I just laughed at him.
They're finding the pickups here, Navi. They're finding the strength. There is, of course, still Loader, ready with the other 4. And he has got the Aegis, and that is the Butterfly done. Back on the courier, back alive, so we're getting ourselves straight back to base and pick that up ASAP. They'll lose the tier 2 mid though.
So now Alliance have to worry about losing their tier 2s and making sure they don't get picked off when they have the Aegis, so this is quite worrying. I thought they would be able to go for a 5-man, but on Dazzle they just have to wait for him to spawn and before they can even do anything. Because fighting without Dazzle is incredibly dangerous.
Here comes Loader. He showed those illusions. Let's see what he can do here. Pretty speedy man with this. If he wants to flutter as well and be fabulous, can chase down most of the heroes on this map. Dendy, how's he been looking? I'll be honest, he hasn't really after that ultimate orb. It's been a long time before he's able to actually get the gold to build it into anything.
Yeah, he's playing Crossworks, so he doesn't have anything like a Midas, which you don't normally get with Crossworks. He's haven't really been given much space to farm. He's just kind of been tornadoing lanes when no one's around to get his farm, so that's not equating to very much.
Oh, that's a TP cancel! And that's all it is.
Yeah, that's just a TP cancel. Okay.
I mean, S4's like, haha!
Now
Winter's
there's
Curse
5
baited.
with an Aegis, so now they're just trying to pressure high ground.
S4 with the next level Winter's Curse bait. And the fight's going to kick off it. Loader moving forward. There's that illusion because the MP. He's got the Blade Fury, sticking strong onto the tower here. Still getting a fair bit of damage. Navi holding them back here, just popping out the Arctic Burn, shooting them out. They'll probably look to back, maybe try and get this tier 2 down the bottom lane as the creep wave is coming in. Bulldog's already on his way round. Bulldog, about 500 or so away from his own BKB. Nuts, what's he got on the
He's been farming this for a long time.
Well, that's your Greaves. We've got a pair of Greaves here now for the Marine.
Nice.
Nice indeed. And
Digger's going for a Butterfly now. He's decided that, yeah, he's got it now. He is a rich man. Is Nuts going to use his Greaves? Come on. For them to use.
Come on, give us some action.
Might use it on the Great Wave. There we go.
Oh, there we go, beautiful.
So DR's pushing middle with the DDRs running out, so he won't be able to do quite as much damage as he would like. It's put Alliance on a time limit. They might have to go back quite quickly here.
Yeah, Vincere is...
Okay, S4's going back, and they realise they can't fight with that S4, so they ulti the end. Oh, they're following him.
Oh, doggy. Here we go, slides
He's
in.
got Butterfly, he's very quick, yep. That Butterfly caused that stun to miss, because he just ran so fast.
Hey, Tiny. Have they got vision? They do not.
No, they don't. They have Sentry Wards on Dazzle, and they don't have any detection on Tusk, so it's literally only the Sentry Wards and Zeus.
And Akmo's gone.
And
There's the
Dendi has, instead of a look at jungle, look at him. He, in the process of popping Alacrity, he clicked his BKB, which, that's his 8-second BKB, so it's not the worst thing that could happen, and I don't think he's going to be involved in a fight in the next 50 seconds, so I think it might be okay, but it's a slight misplay that you don't really want to happen. But...
Well, let's see Age has gone now from Loader. Vlad is going to be picked up here, ready for the next fight by Artstyle. He's going to have that ready for the team.
Okay, Akmo is getting close to his AC if he wants it. I think it's going to be very, very important against Starladder and the Dazzle along with Jug. Jug seems to be going for a Skadi. So he's going to be more just trying to hit the tower with tankiness, just make sure he can't die. So keeping him alive is the priority.
Loader. Yeah, this... I mean, at this point, what's the difference looking like in terms of play? It's only a 5k lead for Navi. 45 minutes in. Very, very close indeed. One fight could still very much turn this. S4 with the point booster on top of the Octarine. I mean, is he going back for the Bloodstone or the Aghanims? What's he thinking about here?
It's probably Aghanims, I think. Bloodstone this late in the game is almost negligible in terms of its impact, so... Dendi's... He's just got gold for his Hex now, so he's probably going to buy that and not save a buyback. There we go.
Righteous side, yeah. I mean, in these fights, there's a fair few people on lockdown. I guess ideally you want to be controlling Loader. You want to be hexing him up and bursting him down.
So Loader now is going to be looking at replacing his drum with an Abyssal Blade. That will happen quite soon, actually. He's farming very quickly because he's farming the ways. Okay, there's going to 5-man smoke. There's yet another DD sitting on top room, which they see.
There we have it, Alliance.
Mo might be the target of this. He bought his BKB after Hyperstone like he did in the game before.
Moving in. Bulldog. Can he get the jump? Shadow bladed up. Akmo's going to be fine. Snake are hiding in the trees. They're not going to find anything here.
Okay, Lower's going to pick up his DD, and they feel quite... I think they're going to try and at least get a round of attacks on this high ground tower. They're still hoping that someone comes and pushes the lane, but not being very careful. Well, the bot lane is pushing in for Navi, so Alliance might feel that they have to deal with that at some point, but not now.
And it goes Wrath, they'll see that they're all in the base now, and I think, yeah, that's going to give the go ahead for S4 to just move up top, get this wave pushed in. He knows he's going to be relatively safe up here, whilst Navi comes up in the base. And Loader, in return, just heads down bottom. Just trying to get as much map control as they can before they try and jump in for more. Pushing every lane in at the moment and maximising the farm and the control, which is indeed causing this gap in terms of net worth to slowly close between these two sides. But now Navi, they're going to go out for something themselves. Moped up through their own jungle.
S4 realises what's up. Oh, come on, just walk down. Just walk away, come on, buddy. And do it. Yeah, he's free. He's just going to TP back to base with the safety of his team. Log has completed his BKB now, and he's level 16, so this amplified damage is going to be doing quite a bit, but PL has 8 diffusal charges now again, because he just upgraded up, so it might not be too effective on him.
Vincere is doing his best to force back these lanes that Alliance are constantly pushing in, and he's still showing in the farm. He is looking very scary on this Phantom Lancer. Alliance, they do have a little bit of control. They've got that Starladder ready to crush him down, to get the Amplify out. If they can catch him kind of in between doppelgangers, they've got a chance. Ooh, Saneko. Well, everything's going down here. Will Cole embrace himself? Admiral Bulldog did pop the BKB. Loader's there as well. Saneko will be gone as Bulldog gets him with a second crush.
He has no buyback.
Yeah, this is 65 seconds.
He'll have it a bit sooner than that, but it won't be worth him buying back, I'm sure, because he's going to get the golden 30 seconds. Okay, mid forced out, this is quite important. PL decides he needs to be here, so they feel quite worried about this. And he's being pointed at by Starladder, he's worried.
And I think Glass slowing them down a bit with a disarm, but they'll continue to go. Tier 3's now down. PL just trying to send some illusions in, trying to slow this one off.
These illusions are really tanky.
Not quite tanky enough.
Okay, they see the Roche is up and they decide, we can't push high ground, let's just go for the Roche, and then see what we can do. I'd expect to see Loader drop his drum for this Aegis. The Navi have any smokes? They don't currently, so they can't really take the fight if they want here, and Roche is going to die too quickly for them even to consider it, so...
And no, he wants to keep his drums, the drummer boy, and he's going to go the way of Bulldog.
The Aegis is going to go to Zeus, so...
Ooh, actually Ag's done as well here for Zeus.
Yeah, so he's going to start hitting quite hard. His item aggression is quite slow for a Zeus, but he's getting them now, so he's starting to do quite a bit. It's mostly the Bane and the Tiny that are really feeling what's happening here. Seneko is getting spotted out, but he's not really taking too much damage for some reason. He mostly seems to be keeping away from the Zeus.
Let's see what the next plan is here for Navi. We've seen the fights really slow down. This game was incredibly hectic up to a point. And now, just a very careful, calculated decision being made. Oh, Dandy, always got a bug.
He's done that twice now.
The expert, what is it?
That's just, he did the same thing where he invoked Alacrity and then he pressed BKB.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know. Maybe his BKB hockey is close to WWE, or maybe he uses Legacy, in which case the Alacrity is... I can't even remember the Legacy hockeys from Pokemon, probably WWE. I don't know. So... Oh, it's going to be the hockey for Alacrity that's causing him to press it, so I think that's quite close to his BKB button.
Okay, well, moving in on the mid. Trying to go, X4 getting slowed down, the pop the shards, trying to disrupt this fight. Tornado flies in, won't catch anyone. They're up to duke it out there with the Force and the Blim.
Okay, Aurora's got his BKB, but he's building up to a weaker 6-slot than this Jug, so... Because he's forced to build BKB and the Jug isn't, so... This Jug might start being a problem for Aurora. He's going for an MKB now, so he realizes that he's not going to be able to go for Basher, because he needs to be able to kill these illusions and kill them quickly. So he's got a courier flying out to him, but they're going to do this push before it arrives. And this phase is getting choked.
Absolutely. And that is going to be the melee racks. Well and truly gone. One more to do it. Oh, he didn't do it.
No, he can't get on the front. Oh, that's a good curse.
That is a very good curse. Bulldog's gone, they get the snowball through, they're going to still try and fight this here. Coming out with the Omni Slash flying through here. Nuts and S4, look at the damage there they're taking from Akbo. Just chunking through them, the Fusible to Nuts. And we'll get cancelled though here. So well, it's going to be Loader moving in on Arsdale, but Arsdale, he's got the Glimmer Cape. Loader's still trying to fight, he'll turn towards Ditchera here. S4 still doing so much damage in these fights here with the magical newts. Ditchera, can he get himself out? Can they finish him off? In comes S4, last lightning bolt to the back. That should PL down for 95 seconds. At the same time, Akmo getting chased down by the Poison Touch. Bulldog, oh, he's a goner. That's going to be your Tiny down here as well. And this actually, this could be close to game.
Yeah, they don't have buyback on, no, they don't have buyback on Tiny. They're just going to take 2 racks, or maybe even 3. What does Invoker have to stop this? He doesn't have BKB. He has a Hex still. He might just try and Hex him after this Tornado. Tornado misses. Starladder's getting ready to go in.
He's trying his best here, Dandy, to hold them off, but without 2 at their cores.
They're just sleeping and they're just trying to do anything to keep them off the racks.
There's essentially Navi trying to fight here with pretty much a 46,000 gold efficiency with these 2 heroes off the map. And
S4 just ran out of mana and Bulldog just gave him the cheese, so that was quite nice of him.
They're going to go for game. I think they realise there's no buyback.
Go for the tier 4s.
Alliance have realised that they can do this, and Navi don't have an answer. This looks to be game, just those 2 kickoffs, and suddenly Navi, they can't stop Alliance. 1 tier 4 down. This is going to be the second one.
Loader just isn't bothering the fight. Bulldog's just going in, he's just making a distraction.
That he will pop his BKB this time intentionally. But, Ancient
Winter's Curse on Bulldog.
Okay, they are going to have people back. Can Navi do this? This is going to have to be the biggest fight of their life, and
Probably
it's
not.
not going to happen.
No.
It's over. GG is called an alliance. Well, okay. Fortification. Don't worry.
That confused everyone.
It's over. It's over. An alliance, they did it. 2-0. Taking down Navi, a team that yesterday beat OG in a series. An alliance doing it with a bit of a mix-up. They did it game 1 with Synderen. They did it game 2 with S4 as well. And all in all, some impressive stuff. And again, I think we had another great series on our hand here today, Rhyme. I mean, for you, what kind of went wrong for Navi? Because it looked great.